A spokesperson for Mr. Johnson said he was very sorry about everything. Another great step for mankind. Today, the Elon Musk SpaceX Corporation launched their first batch of colonists to start a new life on Mars. When they arrive in about 6 months, they'll find a modest but cosy Mars base waiting for them, built by autonomous robots from parts sent to the Red Planet over the preceding few years. The Falcon rocket and Dragon spaceship taking them there will make a soft landing close to the base, and the new Martians will transfer by Mars buggy to their ready-made home. There are 4 people on the mission, 1 American couple and 1 British couple, all selected by a competition between employees of Elon Musk's SpaceX Corporation. These 4 will be the first humans to pioneer the colonisation of the Red Planet. They'll be followed in about a year by other couples anxious to start a new life and bring up families on Mars.
Thank you, Jenny. In fact, the base now promised by Elon Musk, which has cost many millions of dollars, will have very luxurious accommodation and much high-tech equipment to ensure the colonists' comfort. Now, you might have expected the first visitors to Mars to be trained astronauts, but Elon Musk had other ideas. He wanted the crew members to be ordinary people just like you and me. Somewhat controversially, SpaceX has selected the members of the crew by drawing the name of the company's married couples from a hat. A common question is, where do the colonists get their food? Well, they'll need to grow their own, either with soilless hydroponics or using soil made by recycling their own waste. Water is the other big issue. There's virtually no water on Mars, and they can't take enough with them, so it's all going to have to be recycled. Fortunately, the SpaceX Corporation has provided a state-of-the-art recycling and purification system, so they'll have plenty to drink. Life on the Red Planet will involve long hours of intensive work. They certainly have an interesting life ahead of them. Joe Pulitzer, SpaceX Headquarters, Los Angeles.
Well, it looks like we can tick the yes box to that particular question.
To be fair, Adam, I think Mr. Bowie's query relates to the existence of life native to Mars, not 4 squatters from Earth.
Life on Mars? You call this life?
Oh, someone got the grumps, Dave.
Yes, we bloody have, Yvonne. Without asking, Elon Musk enters all the employees of SpaceX into that competition. Win the trip of a lifetime, he says. Be the first people on Mars, he said. A great adventure. See a whole new world. Make a new beginning. And what do we get? This crummy building put up by mindless robots and an equally crummy Mars buggy. This from the man who runs bloody Tesla electric bloody motor cars. Have you looked closely at that precious Mars buggy? That's all it is. A Tesla Model S. Without the decent sound system.
Elon Musk also founded PayPal, as well as SpaceX and other techie companies. He knows what he's talking about.
Oh, he's not here, is he? Bloody private entrepreneur. He knew better than to send himself up here. He sent us bloody mugs to take the risk and do the donkey work. So bloody dull. It's like a wet weekend in Wigan, surrounded by desolation, stuck in this pokey tin box, which is nothing like the artist's impression. And the weather's crap.
You Brits always complaining about the weather. It's either too hot or too cold, too wet or too dry. I don't know why Musk let you come.
We know all about colonisation. That's how you Yanks got started. Colonise and populate. Or is it pollinise and copy? No, that can't be right. We bring a bit of class. And look at this furniture. Have you seen what we're sitting on?
Well, they had to keep the weight down. Besides, you don't weigh much on Mars, so you don't need the padding. For God's sake, Dave, how many people get the chance to help create a new world?
Look at mankind's previous efforts. You've only got to look at the state of your bloody America to know that this venture is doomed.
Yes, well, granted our previous efforts hadn't worked out so well, but hey, what's wrong with America?
Well, this will be no different. They'll ship up more people, more breeding pairs like us 4.
Do you and Judy see yourself as breeding pairs? Pretty sure Adam and I don't.
I do. We'll build more settlements, wipe out the natives, destroy the planet. It's what we always do.
Natives? What natives? We're on Mars. There are no natives.
How do you know, Adam?
Have you seen any Martians in the past 2 months since we've been here?
It's a big planet.
Well, don't you think they'd have got in touch by now?
Are you expecting little green double glazing salesmen to come knocking on the door?
We have a state-of-the-art comm system. They could call us.
Why would they call? To sell us cheaper electricity or to sort out our PPI claim? No, if I was a Martian, I'd keep my head down and wait until mankind had gone away.
At least there are 2 plus points. No Mormons or cold callers.
Why have you suddenly gone like this, Dave? You've been fine up until now.
No, I haven't. I've been bloody miserable since we got on that capsule back on Earth.
You've been miserable for 8 months?
To be fair, Grumpy Sod is his default setting, so it's hard to tell when he's miserable.
Well, you can't tell me 6 months stuck in that bloody capsule was fun.
I must admit, you asking if we were nearly there yet was beginning to get on my tits.
Yes, it was a long journey, but surely the anticipation of the mission made it bearable. I don't understand you, Dave. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I don't see why you like it so much here, Yvonne.
She thinks she's lost weight. Just the lower gravity.
I'm beginning to see what Judy was talking about. Men are bastards.
That's a point. Where is Judy?
We had another row. She's stormed off somewhere.
Stormed off somewhere? There's nowhere to storm off to.
She grabbed the fob to the Mars buggy and presumes she's gone for a drive.
And you didn't try to stop her?
Why should I?
She's a woman in a rage, driving her around the surface of Mars in a modified Tesla Model S.
And you don't trust a woman to drive your precious car?
It's a modified Tesla Model S.
Can't be trusted? Is this another one of your sexist women driver quips?
At least she'll have no trouble parking. There's plenty of room out there.
Really? Dave? Jokes about a woman's inability to park, and you are not helping, Adam.
No, Yvonne. It's not safe. She shouldn't be out there alone.
In case she picks up some psycho Martian hitchhiker.
Shut up, Dave. Anything could happen. She could damage a wheel or something.
And a woman couldn't change a wheel?
Could you? They're not like normal wheels. They're specially modified.
Oh, shut up, Dave.
The point is, no one should be out there on their own. It's the rules. Oh, I better get on the radio, see if she's okay.
I'll talk to her. You'll only make things worse. Where are you, Judy?
I'm almost home.
What's that?
The doorbell.
You fitted a doorbell?
Yeah.
Why?
So we know when someone needs to use the airlock door to get back in. You know, saves the radio, gives it a more homely feel.
Oh, it's cold out there. You think Mr. Musk could have fitted a better heater?
You're back then. See anything interesting?
No, just red dust and red rocks. Oh, and some of those dust devil tornadoes that we keep getting.
So, no Martians then? No little green men? No traffic wardens? No policemen with speed guns? Or Martians dropping their kids off at school?
No, just red rocks and red dust.
That's all there is. Just the 4 of us and red dust. Park okay, Judy?
Shut up, Dave.
Will you two please not get into another row? We've got another 12 months till the next team gets here. We need to stick together. It's just the 4 of us. Somebody ought to get that.